My mom was a teenager. She grew up on Balboa Island. She grew up and went on the ferry across the bay, across the harbor to the elementary school right there on the peninsula.
Newport Elementary.
Newport Elementary. My father was in the Army Air Corps, so he was based out of the Santa Ana Air Base. So there was no Air Force at that time. And so he was on leave, weekend leave, and the residents of Balboa Island at that time were opening up their homes to the military. And someplace on the island, my father and his buddy were staying, and they got on. My mother and her girlfriend got onto the ferry, and my dad and his friend got onto the ferry, and they went and sat next to the girls, and I guess they talked a little bit on the ferry, and my dad said, "So where's the USO dance?" And my mom speaks up and gives them the directions. And they get docked and they get off, and the two girls start walking, and the guys are right behind him, and my mom turns around and says, "Are you guys following us?" And my dad comes up and grabs her arm and says, "No, we're right with you." They went to the Rendezvous Ballroom, and at that time, a lot of the people, there wasn't a lot of money going around, and the people that would go into the ballroom would come out and drop their tickets on the ground. And my mom showed my dad, "Oh, look, we got tickets here. Let's just go in." My mother was very demure. She went to finishing school in Hollywood, and I think one of her classmates was a Jane Mansfield, I think. Yeah, so she was like, she had all of the training and stuff, and so when he made advances, she said no. And I think that was one of the things that he liked about her.
Oh, the capture is up to the kill, absolutely.
Yeah. My grandfather had a beautiful sailboat called the Alondra, and they took pictures of her. They took pictures of all of the starlets. So they had Virginia Gray, and they had the professional photographer come and take the photos, and then they did little postcards that they sold for 10 cents with those pictures on them to promote. There was wool bathing suits, and they were promoting the movies that they were in. He would buy a lot, build it, sell that one, buy another lot, build, and sell another one, until they finally ended up on 140 Bayfront. And that's where my mother grew up. 2 on Collins that I know of, and another one across the street on Turquoise.
That are still
standing.
Still standing, the original homes.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, the one on Turquoise and the one on the Triangle lot have historical plaques on them.
And the one on so did you ever live in any of these?
Oh, I wish. It's been kind of like a dream to live on the one in the whole family is so proud of that piece. It just seems like a very special piece of property. It's a unique piece of property that I feel a personal pride about. It's like a Disneyland cottage. I've been inside it and it's really adorable. Just all this built-in woodwork things and some kind of script, stuff carved into it and things like that. So it's an amazing little piece of history.